Hello, my little nuggets. So we're gonna talk about planning today, and I'm just gonna give you the little tips and tricks that I use to plan some of my 90-day increments. And I love, like, I have bigger, broader year plans, couple year plans, but then I like to whittle it down into a 90-day container because that is really palatable and easy for me to navigate and for my team to navigate. So even if you don't have a team, that's okay. But you always want to have a plan. You never want to never not have a plan. I love my double negatives, even though they're not grammatically correct. So, um, planning is super important so you don't wake up one day and you're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do or what I'm supposed to promote. What's happening? So you definitely always want to have at least a 90-day plan in place. And so I like to first have the financial measurable in my mind of the money I want to be making over the next 90 days. And I always push to my edge a little bit, but I don't make it unrealistic. Otherwise, your brain's gonna be like, yeah, nice dream there, sister. And I'm all for like the big manifestations and the money miracles. But from a business planning perspective, I like to push my boundary a little bit and then like lean hard into that. So, that being said, figure out if you, and look, if you're making nothing right now, don't jump to six figures. If you're making, 2,000 a month, maybe increase it like 10 to 20% over the next 90 days. That's what I mean by push your edge, lean in. What can you do to increase over the next 90 days? Okay, so that being said, then you reverse engineer. Okay, based on the products and programs that I have available to me, that I provide and or ones that I'm looking to create in the next 90 days, what's the price on that offer and then how do I reverse engineer that? Okay, so that's number two. Number three, then you think, okay, how many people do I need to be in conversation with? This is more of like financially. How many people do I need to be in conversation with in order to have them say yes? And then I create that amount of revenue in my business. Now, that's your plan. That's the financial side of the plan. From that place, you're going to start to think, okay, based on what I'm going to be promoting this month, what marketing, what value add content can I create that leads into that particular product or program? So you can never be marketing more than one thing at one time. Otherwise, you will confuse your audience. They won't know where to go or what to do, and then they will click away and say no. So, you want to be creating value add content around what you will eventually be promoting in like a few weeks' time. So, say you're a health coach and you're going to be promoting a like nutrition overhaul course or one-to-one opportunity to work with you. So for 3 weeks leading up to you promoting that, you're gonna want to do value add and like questions and answering objections that come up against people wanting to change their nutrition or some easy steps on how people can change their nutrition. Maybe that very first question that gets asked, you want to be answering that throughout a series of posts, emails, interactions, blah, 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 up until you start promoting that course. So now the brains of your audience are already adept to this is what's in the conversation right now. So that's where you start with that. And then really in 90-day increments, because we underestimate what we can do in a day or in a year, and we overestimate what we can do in a day. And that's why your to-do list is so long and you feel like you're never getting anything done. This is not true. You're just overestimating what you can get done in one day. And what I want to invite you to do is just like focus on one thing, I talk about it a lot, but one thing right here, right now, what's going to move the needle forward in your 90-day goals. And you can set 90-day goals professionally, personally. I know you know this, but it's like, what is most important to you right now? And I usually pick one area, like one thing in business, and like how I'm serving others, one thing in business internally, and then one thing professionally that I want to focus on in the next 90 days. I'm sorry, not professionally, personally, like health or relationship goals or anything like that. Does that make sense? I hope that's making sense to you guys. And then you just reverse engineer. Say, okay, so come July, August, September, end of September, October 1st, if X is in place and humming nicely, then that means, let's just use a workout as an example. In 90 days, I want to lose 10 pounds. Okay, so in order to do that, this is what I need to clean up in my nutrition. This is what I need to clean up in my workout system and schedule. This is what I need to clean up in my sleep and my supplements. And over 90 days, I reverse engineer, like, okay, first I'm going to work on the nutrition. Then I'm going to up my workouts. Then I'm going to integrate supplements and blah, 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 you know, whatever the case may be. And you give yourself time to create new habits over that 90 days. Or in the next 90 days, I want to onboard a team member to completely take over this area of the business. Great. So in the first couple weeks, I'm going to be putting together the job description, posting it. Then I'm going to spend the second month interviewing. And then in that last month, that last 30 days, I'm going to be training and onboarding them and getting them introduced into the team. So rather than freaking out, flying by the seat of your pants, where you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know how I'm doing it, or this should be, or my ultimate favorite, like the patience problem, where you're like, this should be set in stone already, this person should be onboarded already, this person, blah, blah, blah. I should have lost the 10 pounds already, whatever the case may be. You're giving yourself grace and time to actually accomplish the goal. And that's why 90-day buckets are really, really good. So, but if you're like, Jessica, I don't want to take 90 days to promote, like to build my website, that's fine. You can do like 30 days, and it's like in 90 days, I want my core marketing pieces in place. So the first 30 days, I'm going to work on my website. The next 30 days, I'm going to work on my social media. And then the last 30 days, I'm going to work on my email marketing. You could set it up like that. And then so October 1st, all of your marketing distribution channels are humming really beautifully, and you have systems and structures set up around that. Now, if this still feels like super overwhelming to you, I got you, boo. I got you. I want to invite you to get on the phone with me to set up a time in a day, and this is basically for me to discover what it is that you're struggling with, what you're challenged with, and where you want to see growth and opportunity in your brand and in your business. You guys, I've been doing this over 14 years with many different industries, many different types of clients, including my own business. So I feel like I've seen it all. And I want to grow you to that next level. And if you are like looking for some accountability in how and what to do that, please, 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 please just DM me the word plan. And what will happen next is I'll just write you back. I'll ask you a few questions, and if it's a good timing for you, we'll just hop on a phone call, and we'll take it from there. Okay. So if you want help planning the rest of your year, and you really want to step into some greatness with your brand and your business, get more visible, get more confident, have a plan in place so you know what your offers are, what you're marketing, and how you're marketing it, I think you should connect with me. So all you have to do is DM me the word brand, and then we'll take it from there, okay? I hope you have the most beautiful week. Happy Wednesday. Get your plan in place so you know what you want to tackle and accomplish over the next 90 days, and share it with me below.